They look kind of like Arabs. But you do have still no, not him. But the Assyrians did look like this at one point in time in the past, but they mingled among the Arabs. And the Arabs were conquered by, well, not conquered, but they were mingled by the Edomites, the Greek Empire. He fucked everybody white. So basically, that's what they did. But they willingly want to do it too. I mean, like, look at our people right now. They glorified light-skinned people. Yeah, so it's not something new, my man. It's very old and ancient. It's something very old and ancient. But yeah, they look like this now. The Israelites, yeah, the Israelites that live there look like this. You know, you have darker ones, but anyway, that's a whole nother story. Let me go on. Now, here you even can see that they had their brown skin, you know, the Akkadians. But anyway, enough of this. So, yeah, so Akkad, which Nimrod set that up. And these people are from the, how you call that thing again? Oh, sorry, Mesopotamian. But basically, that's their idol. Their idol is this. This is Ishtar. She conquers. Always they put her standing on a lion, and she's a warrior, or a warrioress, or whatever. That's the same type of spirit that these females that think they can fight. They think they are warriors. This is them. This is the spirit of Ishtar. Without them knowing it, they don't even know it. All the feminist power empowered women and stuff like that, their god is Ishtar, but they don't even know it. If you was to explain it to them, they still wouldn't believe it. But we know the men that are spiritual in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, they would know better. They would know, like, oh shit, that's really them. This is their god. Like this top female empowerment bullshit movement. Why do you need to be empowered? Because you're not. Why don't you just accept it like that? There's two counterparts. There's the masculine and the you know what? I don't have to explain that. I'm just leave it at that. But anyway, so when we went into slavery, the Edomites brought us down, and therefore the Edomites were cheering on, and also it says it right here. In the day of their here. Obadiah chapter 1. Thou wast as one of them. Wait. Here. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 11. I start at 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, that was in Babylon, when the Babylonians came. And foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, because they sold us in slavery. Even thou, Esau, even you, was as one of them. Thou shouldest not have looked on thy brother. Thou shouldest not have looked on the day that thy brother in what? Thou shalt not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger, because we became alienated toward ourselves. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. So that's what they did. And the Most High is going to pay you for that. He's going to cut you off from, we're not brothers anymore. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. We're not brothers anymore. And we will never be, and soon there will be no more Edomites in the kingdom. After 1,000 years of slavery, there will be no more Edomites. So, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. So, we're going to be happy to get you back how you done us. How you got us back. Yeah? Because he has that hatred within him because of the birthright that we bought from him, and then the blessing that Jacob stole from him, that we stole from him. So Isaiah 47:1, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit down, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Everybody now basically glorifies the Caucasus skin. They glorify the Caucasus hair. They call them beautiful, tender, delicate. Not everybody. Man, I mean, anyway, I've seen some pretty white chicks, but I don't want to beat them. I don't want to look like them. It's a difference. The one that want to be like them, yeah, you should stay away from me. But the one that could be looking at, I could look at any nation and be like, oh, there I see some pretty ones among them. I have no problem with that. I just don't want to look like you. It's a difference. It's a difference. But you know, our people want to look like them. So that's just a whole different type of spirit, my man. It's a whole different ball game. But it's an ancient thing. Since old days of old, our people had that type of shitty mentality. You know, they don't like themselves. Anyway, so it says here, the Chaldean, okay, overthrow Sodom and Gomorrah. So okay, basically it's that. So let me go back over here because I'm not wasting time, but I'm talking about something else which went into another topic. But it's Lord willing, it was all informative. So Lord willing on that, I would hope that was informative. Right. So the Midianites are not Ishmaelites, but they are associated with the Ishmaelites because the Ishmaelites are, he shall dwell among his brethren, Genesis 16 if I'm correct, 16:2. I just read it. 16:12. Yeah, and he shall, yeah, here. Genesis 16:12. I said Jeremiah, if I'm correct. I said Jeremiah. Sorry about that. Genesis 16:12. And he will be a wild man. Who? Ishmael. Ishmael is his name. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him. And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren. And who are his brethren? Genesis 25. These are his brethren. And all of them are associated with Ishmael, and therefore, basically they're called Ishmaelites, but they're not. Just like how Judah is not Benjamin. But they're called Jews, all of them, all three of them. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi were called Jews, but they're not Jews. They're Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Only one of them is a Jew. And only one of them is an Ishmaelite. But he is also called an Ishmaelite when you group them together. Oh, a bunch of Arabs. And what is Arabs? Mixed people. And who are the mixed people? They're mixed. Ishmael shall dwell in the midst of his brethren. They're all of them are brothers. And they all of them like each other. But yeah, you have the Assyrians that look Arab. Some of them. But like I said, when you see them, you would kind of look at them like, you don't look like an Arab to me. This one, you see? This doesn't look like an Arab. She look like a Turk. And this one, she doesn't look like an Arab, but she has something there. Just like how the Africans, some of them, they look like us, man. Like really, Eritrea people, some of them, they look like us, man. I have seen them. I made mistakes sometimes. I talk in Suriname to him, and he's like, I'm not from there. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Get out of here, man. you look just like us. What the hell? I'm talking my language to him. He don't understand nothing. He's not from there. As a matter of fact, they ain't slaves. No, not like us, but anyway. So yeah, you have these people, like I said, some of them look like Arabs and some of them don't. Just like how some of us, or some of us look like Hamites, or Hamites look like us, I would say then. Just that's the same way that they sometimes look like Arabs. But like I said, if I was to, what is this? Okay. If I was to look on them, if I was to look at them, I would see like, well, y'all look like Arabs, but I don't think y'all Arabs. You know, it's like that. But anyway, Judges chapter 8, verse 25. And they answered, we will willingly give them. So wait, I have also something to say. Now it says here, verse 22. And then the men of Israel said unto Gideon, rule thou over us, both thou and thy son, and thy son's sons also. For thou hast delivered us from the hand of Midian. No, you know what? I'll do it in the next video then, because if I do that, the video is going to be too long. But I'm going to just give you a hint about what I'm going to talk about. Lord willing, I will be able to talk about this. It says here, Judges chapter 9, verse 8. The trees, which are the people, went forth on a time to anoint a king over them. And they said unto him, unto the olive tree, reign thou over us. But the olive tree said unto them, should I leave my fatness, wherewith by me they honor the heavenly Father and men, and go to be promoted over the trees, over the people? And the trees said to the fig tree, come thou and reign over us. But the fig tree said unto them, should I forsake my sweetness and my good fruit, and go to be promoted over the trees? Then said the trees unto the vine, come thou and reign over us. And the vine said unto them, should I leave my wine, which cheered the heavenly Father and man? Yeah, the wine was made to make men glad. But if you drink too much, you might get angry. Yeah, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. You don't trust me, just believe me. I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, drink too much. But if you're already angry, you shouldn't drink. If you're already angry, it does make you happy, but don't drink too much, because it will actually fool you, and you will be angry. But anyway, so it says here, Sirach chapter 31. If you drink too much and too long, you will get angry. Because in the beginning, I never got angry. After a while, I started to get angry. But yeah, anyway, so it says here, after many years, actually, actually, no, I actually often got angry. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. I'm thinking about it right now. Like, shit, wait a minute, I forgot that part. I'm not all there, man. I'm telling you, I'm not all there. Often, I'm not all there. Sorry about that. So, the book of Sirach in the Apocrypha, in the Ecclesiasticus, 31, verse 27. Wine is as good as life to a man, if it be drunk moderately. What life is then to a man that is without wine? It's boring. For it was made to make men glad. Wine measurely drunk, and in season, bringeth gladness of heart and cheerfulness of the mind. But wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind. That is true. With brawling and quarreling, which is mouth fighting, always arguing and stuff like that. Drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offend. It diminisheth strength and maketh wounds that are often not healed good. Meaning you're going to make troubles. You're going to make friends. You can make enemies. Rebuke not thy neighbor at the wine. So don't talk to him when he's drinking, basically. Don't rebuke him. Or when you're drinking. Yeah. And despise him not in his mirth. So don't hate him when he's happy. Because normally you'd be like, hey, you don't act like this normally. Yeah, he's happy now. Don't hate him for that. Give no despiteful words. Don't say dumb shit to him. And press not upon him with urging him to drink. And don't be like, hey man, drink some more, man. Why don't you drink some more? I want to see you happy. For example, if you really like him, be happy. You're gonna urge him to drink. You wanna have him in the party festive manner, attitude. In a festive attitude. I hope I said that right. In a feastable attitude, I would say. In mirth. Basically, right? Don't do that. Anyway, going on. So, should I leave my wine, which cheereth the heavenly Father and man, and go to be promoted over the trees? Then said all the trees unto the bramble. What is a bramble? Whoa. A bramble bush will hurt you. Bramble bushes will hurt you. This will hurt you. Yeah, if you aren't picking it carefully, it will hurt you. You will bleed. One time you will, not just one time. If you keep on picking, it will scratch you or you will bleed. It will pierce you or scratch you. One of those two. Now, if it scratches you, you might not bleed, and if it pricks you, you might not bleed too. But you will flinch. Hey, what the fuck? Yeah, that's what you're gonna do. So check what the people did. Then said all the trees unto the bramble, come thou, and reign over us. And the bramble said unto the trees, if in truth ye anoint me king over you, then come and put your trust in my shadow. And if not, let fire come down of the bramble and devour the cedars of Lebanon. Now therefore, if ye have done truly and sincerely, basically the thing is this, that man was that Bramel that said, okay, let me rule over you then. That was one of the sons of Gideon. But I want to actually do it in another video. But that was Abimelech. But the point of me reading this is to show you that this is the same thing that happened in the book of Genesis concerning the trees in the Garden of Eden. That Garden of Eden was right there in Mesopotamia there. That was that Garden of Eden, that region over there. And that whole region, actually, that whole place, basically the Middle East. Did I get that right? Let me see or something. What is this? No. Okay. Let me see. Wait. Right. So don't quote me on this, but if you read the book of Genesis chapter 2, then you will see Ethiopia was there mentioned, where the Garden of Eden was, and then it would be around here. But it's a question mark. But like I said, if you read Genesis chapter 2, then you can kind of guess where it is. But I'm not I'm not on the accurate type tip, and I'm not trying to be. I'm just giving you a location of an area that it says in the scriptures. And if we would look at the map, which I don't 100% believe that the world looks like that, because they're lying to you. But anyway, according to the map, what they showed you is around that region in the Middle East there. Because it says here, Genesis chapter 2 verse 10, and the river went out of Eden to water the garden. Okay, so, and the word Eden means paradise. And that was a paradise at one point in time, until they destroyed it. Because here, where's that thing again? If you look at a picture from the Suez Canal from above, you would see that they made it a desert, but it wasn't a desert. What they did was they opened this thing here. They opened it, but it was closed, because the Suez Canal is a man-made waterway. The Suez Canal is a man-made waterway connecting the Mediterranean Sea to the Indian Ocean via the Red Sea. So it's a man-made thing. So what happens when why is it not good to destroy beaver dams? Leave the damn beavers alone. Leave the damn beavers alone. I do not see the point of constantly tearing up beaver dams. So basically, what does it do? Here is why you should never remove a beaver dam. This will happen. This will happen. It will basically be destroyed. You're going to fuck up the ecosystem, because the beavers are the ones that are actually making sure. Wait, I want to read it. I don't want to watch that. Beaver dams make sure that water is flooding in the dry season. Flooding woods. The water is in the dry season. Why do plants around the beaver dams have access to more water? That is what the beaver dam does. It will cancel out this. It will make sure that this does not exist. Look, I'm gonna give it. What the hell was that? Why did it move? Look, I'm gonna give you an example. If you shut this off, right? But I don't think you could do it now, because it's just totally destroyed over there. But if back in the days, this was closed, all this was closed, and then the water would spread out inland. It would spread out inland, because it explains to you here. Beavers build dams, dig channels, and change small streams into broad wetland areas. That's what they do. And what is a wetland area? A wetland area is this, and then the greenery comes, and then the tree comes, and then this come, and then animals come, and then they eat the fruit, and then they shit, and then those seeds that they eat, swallow, and the animals, they plant, and then the how you call it, the trees pop up and stuff like that. You know, it depends on if it would fruit the trees, and then they would eat those, and then basically they would basically make this. They could make this. Yeah, that's what a beaver could do. Well, he wasn't alone, but eventually that's okay. Their ponds and channels in particular slow down water and spread it out in the landscape. Yeah. So let me get this one. So this gives that water more time to soak into the soil, which ultimately keep plants green and lush even during periods of drought. That's why the beaver dam is a good thing for the land. Now, if you want to destroy the land, you want to make it barren, then blow up the deep beaver dam, which is what Esau is doing. He's blowing up beaver dams, but he's making it illegal for you to blow it up. So only he has the authority. And yeah, we shouldn't blow it up neither. But you have people that are greedy and thinking about their money and all that type of stuff. And they do want to blow it up because they want to get that water toward there. But that's not how it's supposed to be done. But anyway, you know, so yeah, this is what a beaver can do. They can, even in the time of drought, they can still provide these type of places with water. That's what a beaver can do. But so you should look at that here. You should think of that when you look at this pictures of this. You'd be like, these morons, they created that, and then therefore the water doesn't go inland anymore. It flows up that way. But it's just crazy. It's just weird. This is all man-made. Look how dead it looks. It looks dead. It doesn't look alive. You still have greenery here and stuff like that. A little bit here. It's just madness. But anyway, and why do you think that they do that? Daily. 15 million every day. And they broke a record in this time. Then they had like 23 billion. No. Let me see. Monthly revenue of the Suez Canal in Egypt reached 23 billion Egyptian pounds, close to 743 million US dollars. That's as January 23. Why? Because they shut down everything, and sorry, not shut down, I should say. They raised the prices on everything. So they start raising the prices on everything, and that's why everything got more expensive, because they're starting to raise the prices there that they get from the shipments. And where did them shipments come from? From the Indian places like here. Let me see. World map. Here. I think this one is big enough. No, it's not. Anyway, here you have India. Let me see if I can. Okay, here you have India. And then what do? They take all the mineral resources from all these places over here, and then they bring it here, and then they get that quick passage through here, or else they're gonna have to go here, and they don't want that. And second, they can't go through the land because there is no road. There literally is no road, and they can't use planes. Well, they can, but that would take them too much because the planes are too small compared to the shipments that they want to bring. Sometimes they bring wood. Yeah, you're not gonna really bring that in a plane, man. So they have that little sneaky thing that they do, which is bust up nature in order for them to make money. Now there are videos explaining that, and yeah. So if I think of the one that I'm looking for right now, I'll put the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. Let me already put it here so I don't forget it. Let me see. Real life lore. The biggest. Yeah, here. This one. Got it. I'll put this in the description box. It's not going to explain from the thing that I just explained to you. It's going to explain it about another place, which these people are greedy for the money, and therefore they destroy. Here, the biggest lake. Russia's biggest lake here. What's it called again? Damn, I forgot the name, man. Basically, this is how it used to look, and this is how it looked now. Why? Because of money. Money. People want money. So they destroy a whole ecosystem around that region over there. And then basically, I forgot the name. Why is this devil not putting the name? I think he's going to mention it in the video.
For most of human history, the Aral Sea in Central Asia was the fourth largest lake in the world.
Yeah, Aral Sea. That's it. Aral Sea. Look at it now. You know, it's gone. And why? Because people want to use this water to do this, which they call the white oil or white gold, which is cotton. Yeah, do it. Look, they basically taken the water from there, and this is cotton. They have them cotton fields, and then they guide the water toward their things. And they even destroy other places like I think it was Vietnam. No, not Vietnam. The cotton here. Well, one of these. I forgot which was it again. You know what? You need to watch the video yourself, and then you're gonna see it's one of the Japhetic countries that was suffering because the water was being taken away from them, guided away from them. So yeah, you should watch that. You should watch this. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. So, but yeah, that is the how you call that thing? That is the when it speaks about the trees, it's talking about the people. But Lord willing, I'll explain that here when I read this chapter. I didn't even want to talk about it here because I made the video longer than I should have. Anyway, so Judges chapter 8 verse 25. And they answered, we will willingly give them the earrings, because they asked for the earrings. Gideon asked for the earrings. And they spread a garment and did cast therein every man the earrings of his prey, because they killed them. They killed the Midianites, which were called Ishmaelites. And the weight of the golden earrings that he requested was 1,700 shekels of gold, beside ornaments, they gave that too, and collars, and purple raiment, which was very highly valued. You have here tyrian, which is tyrian purple was more is more valuable than gold. It's still more valuable than gold. It is. Tyrian purple, let me see, worth more than 3 times his weight in gold. Now, that was in 300 AD, but nowadays, how much is Tyrian purple? Here, let me see. So, here's why 1 gram of pure Tyrian purple pigment cost almost $3,000. That's more than gold until this day. 1 gram of this thing, because it's very difficult to make. And who made it? The Canaanites. It says here, Ezekiel chapter 28 verse 2, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, which is the Canaanites, the king of Canaan, the prince of Canaan at that time, thus saith Yahweh the power, because thine heart is lifted up, he was proud, and thou hast said, I am God. He really thought he was a God. I sit in the seat of the heavenly Father. He really thought he had that power. In the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not God. In the midst of the seas, which are the people. And he was around the seas too, but yeah, it's the people also. But yet thou art a man and not God. Though thou set thine heart as the heart of the heavenly Father, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thy understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches. And where was he? And what was he doing, I should say, actually? Where is that? Where did I put it? Tyre and Phoenicia. Nah, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, that is what I'm looking for. Here. No, actually, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, that is what I'm looking for. Sorry, I was. Yeah, here. You had here Tyre and Zidon, which were the Canaanites. They were actually doing all the traffic with their ships, the ships of Tarshish, which are the ships of Kittim and Tarshish, which are here. Kittim, which are the sons of Japheth, the sons of Japhan, but Japhan is one of the sons of Japheth, as you can see it here. Verse 4, the sons of Gomer. So let me see, the sons of Japheth, Gomer, and then the sons of Gomer. So and then the sons of Japhan is one of the sons of Japheth, and Japhan had Tarshish and Kittim, and Kittim is sometimes spelled this Shittim. Kittim. It sometimes spelled like that. And what did they have? Here, verse 23, Isaiah 23:1. The burden of Tyre, and who is Tyre? The Canaanites. How ye ships of Tarshish, which are the Japhetic people, because he had them underneath working for them. Nowadays, Esau is the modern day king of Tyre. And what does he have? He has these Ishmaelites doing the work for him. Where did I put it? Suez Canal. He has the ships of Arab. He has the ships of the Ishmaelites. He has those ships, and then they bring these type of things which you will never fit in a plane. It's impossible. They don't have big planes like that. You know, they don't. But yeah. So now the modern day prince of Tyrus is Esau, and he has the ships of Ishmael and all them Arabs over there, you know, the so-called Arabs, which are mixed people. Yeah, this is the route that I actually said. They don't want to do this. They want to do this one. It's shorter for them, sparing money but destroying the environment at the same time. That's what they're doing. So, yeah. Anyway, so going back to over here, no. Yeah, Isaiah 23:1. The burden of Tyre, how ye ships of Tarshish, for it is laid waste. The Lord is going to destroy the Ishmaelites too. So that there is no house, no entering in from the land of Shittim or Kittim. It is revealed to them. But anyway, so that's something else. But the point is that Tyre had the ships of Tarshish, and he had the Shittim, the Kittimites. He had them working. These are wait, it shows it right here. Here, Tarshish, Japheth, and Kittim. Those are Japhetic people, but they were ship people, and they was working under the prince of Tyre. And now the modern day prince of Tyre is Esau. This is Esau nowadays, right? But the original one is a Canaanite. Okay, so it was difficult to make, but anyway, going to the point of the Genesis, you had Genesis chapter 2 verse 10, and the river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted and became 4 heads: Pishon, Gihon, who compassed the whole land of Ethiopia, and you had Hiddekel and Euphrates. The first river was Pishon, the second was Gihon, that goes to the land of Ethiopia. So the point of me saying that the Garden of Eden is here, it's just this region. Do I know 100%? No. Does it matter for salvation's sake? No. But, you know, people want to know, so they have all these questions. So I would better say here, around here. Why? Because it is mentioned here. It says, and the river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence is what it was parted, and became into 4 heads. So, what 4 heads? The 4? No, not this one, sorry. The 4 heads here, which is this one, these 4 rivers. This one river split up into 4, and that is what they call Mesopotamia, which is in the land of Shinar. So Mesopotamia just simply means land between rivers. And what land is that? The land of Shinar. Wait, Right. So yeah. So you can read the rest for yourself if you have the time. And of course, you should know where the Euphrates River is already, which is here. Here, I can take this one. Here is that river that's split into four. So then the garden would be here, right? Somewhere there. And it used to be fuller than you can ever imagine. It used to be fuller and richer in trees and plants and animals. It already looks kind of beautiful here, It looks, Anyway, going on. Judges 8 and 25. And they answered, we will willingly give them. And they spread a garment and did cast therein every man the earrings of his prey. Okay, I already read that. And purple raiment that was on the king's. Let me read it again. Verse 26, Judges 8:26. And the weight of the golden earrings that he requested was 1,700 shekels of gold, besides ornaments and collars and purple raiment that was on the kings of Midian, and beside the chains that were about their camels' necks. Until this day, they have golden things around their camels' necks. And Gideon made an ephod thereof. And the ephod is what a priest has. This thing. He made a clothing with the gems, the ornaments, with the gems therein and stuff like that. He made those things. He made that, He made this one. With the gems, ornaments. He made it very beautiful, decked with gold and all beautiful type of things and stuff like that, right? He made it too beautiful because... And put it in his city, even in Ophrah. Ophrah, yeah. And all Israel went thither, a whoring after it. So they was coveted about it. They was coveted. They was coveting it. Which thing became a snare unto Gideon and to his house, because they wanted to steal it. They hated him for it too. They was jealous. In the beginning, the Ephraimites was already jealous of him. And the men of Succoth was already jealous of him. That's why they beat the shit out of him. And he killed a few too. And verse 32. And Gideon... No, wait. Went to horror. Okay. Verse 28. Thus was Midian subdued before the children of Israel, so that they lifted up their hands no more. And the country was in quietness 40 years in the days of Gideon. And before that, it was 80 years in quietness. Right. Verse 29. And Jerubbaal, the son of Joash, went and dwelt in his own house. And Gideon had 70 sons, so 70 sons he had, of his body begotten, for he had many wives. So this is lawful. You're allowed to have multiple wives. You need to take care of them. I would not advise you to do that in this day and age in 2024 right now, motherfucker. Because I didn't kill him. I scared him off. Because it's a damn fruit fly, man. I don't know why he's hanging around me. Oh, because of the honey. Anyway, so yeah. So Gideon, you're supposed to be able to take care of them. So it says here, verse 31, and his concubines that was in Shechem, she also bare him a son, whose name is called Abimelech. Now this was 71 then, right? Okay. And Gideon, now 70, right? There's 70. Okay, 60. It says right here. And so he had 71, right? And Gideon, the son of Joash, died in a good old age, and was buried in the sepulchre of Joash his father in Ophrah of the Israelites. Okay. And it came to pass, as soon as Gideon was dead, that the children of Israel turned again, and went a whoring after Balaam, and made Baal their god, which is basically Satan. It is Satan. They went to Satan. Balaam is Baal. It's Satan. So that, and he's a god of child sacrifice. And so is his bimbo bitch. What's her name again? Ashtoreth. This bimbo. Here. This bimbo over here. This one. Queen of Heaven. She has many forms of course they here you see her with shit. I didn't want to click that. Here you see her with the feathers again. You know, with the feathers. And here you can see her in her Mesopotamian form. You know, then in another one they broke the face. But yeah, every time you see a bird woman like this, bird woman like this, then you should know what it represents. This represents the Queen of Heaven, bird woman. So when you see Birdman, you know Birdman, that from that cartoon, yeah, this one, or Hawk from Marvel or something like that. This guy I was actually talking about. Yeah, this represents her. You know, because they do that intersex thing. Let me see. Which Blade is a woman. They do this. They swap little. What? Blade is a woman? No, Blade. Marvel Blade. Yeah. So they swap things and stuff like that. That's what a caucus does. They swap things. So it's basically a female. Yeah. So when you see that, Birdman and stuff like that, you should kind of know. Hawk. You had Hawk also. DZ. Hawk. Hawkman. Yeah, Hawkman. Yeah, this one. Hawkman. I think you have a Hawk Woman also. Hawk Woman. Hawk Woman. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is the so-called Queen of Heaven. That's Ashtoreth. They put it in your face. Yeah. But oh yeah, that's what I was looking for. She was a here, this is what I was looking for. Emblem of medal. I was thinking emblem. I wanted to type that in, but it slipped my mind. So many things in my head, bro. Sorry about that. Now, this is a medal of Ashtoreth. And look, she's depicted as a cow with all these stars above her and stuff like that. And yeah, she's also a child sacrifice. Here. It's a child sacrifice deity also. They call her the goddess of war. Whatever, man. All these bugged out things. Intersexual things and stuff like that. And let me see Ishtar. Yeah, so when you see this here with the weapons and stuff like that, that's this Durga or something. Durga, whatever it says here. Durga's a warrior, and the Mesopotamia is an idol or goddess of war. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing. They just give it another name. These are the weapons that it represents, that she had here, and the bird wings and the bird and the feather clothing and stuff like that. And she always, they put her to step on a lion because she conquers lions. You know, had her tamed with a rope. The lion was with a rope, and of course she's a sun worshiping deity, just like her daddy. Her husband Baal, which goes into also Ra, because that's the cow. Baal, moon, and sun. Cow. The Egyptians had that too. Look, it's right there. That's the sun, and this is the moon. So when you see a caucus female, because a lot of these caucus females have that, a Gothic woman with a necklace. So when you see these caucus females with a half moon necklace, you should know what the fuck that is. That's Baal. That's Satan. That's what when you see this shit, you should know who their god is. You should know what type of spirit that is. And a lot of these so-called Liberal females. I don't even know what the hell that means. They call them liberals or whatever. They got the green hair and the purple hair and yep. I didn't even see. I did not even see this. I was not focused on that. I was focusing on these type of things. But anyway, these type of females with the blue hair, yellow hair, purple, all that type of bullshit. Those are the ones that you often will see with that thing, but not all of them. Some of them have black hair like the gothic females and stuff like that. So not all of them are a bunch of colorful demons, you know, but yeah, with the sun worshiping and stuff like that. When you see this, you should know what it is, what it means. It is Satanism. Baal the heifer. Did I click it away? Pardon. Yes, I clicked it away. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's why they say holy cow in India. They say holy cow because they think the cow is holy, and it goes to Baal here. And Allah is that moon god. The symbol of Ur, the Ur of the Chaldees. That's why the Most High said to Abraham, get thee away from thy father's house and from the basically from the deities that they was worshiping over there. Go away from them, because they worship Satan. That's what they was doing. So the Most High said, I don't want you there. Go away. That's what they were doing. Now, if you think about it, basically Satan has been ruling this world since like 6,000 years ago. He's been winning the battle. You know, he's been winning the battles, and soon he will lose the war, because the Most High is going to make us step on him, and then we will die no more because we will not sin. The rest of the world is going to be in trouble. Judges chapter 8 verse 33. And it came to pass, as soon as Gideon was dead, that the children of Israel turned again and went to whoring after Balaam, and made Baal Berith their god. And the children of Israel remembered not Yahweh their power, whom had delivered them out of the hands of all their enemies on every side. Neither showed they kindness to the house of Jerubbaal, namely Gideon, according to all the goodness which he had shown to Israel. That shows you how ungrateful our people are. So don't think that you're doing them a favor by helping them. Remember that Moses helped that guy that was getting beat down by the Midianite, by the Egyptian. He helped that guy, and then he helped them. And then they turned around and said, what, you gonna beat me too? You gonna kill me too like you did that guy? Motherfucker, I was helping you. Wow. And then he had to go. And then he ran to the Midianites. And then he found his wife there. You know, he had to go. Because Pharaoh wanted to kill him. So he had to go. Midian. He had to go here. And then yeah. See, even through Moses, you can see that, hey, just because I'm having sex with the women of your nation doesn't mean I like you. We are going to fight. So if you have an Edomite chick, don't worry too much. As long as you don't like their nation like that, I can dig it. I got no problem with that. You know, me, I ain't doing none of that. I'll be on a solo mission tip worldwide. Meaning, I'm on a solo Dolomite tip. Nah, I'm playing. I ain't no goddamn pimp, boy. Fuck a pimp. Back in the days, I always used to think pimps was a bunch of sodomites, because, I don't know, they don't love women. Like I would be too jealous to give you a girl that just to have sex with. I wouldn't do that. I would want to have sex with the girl myself. You know what I'm saying? But that's why they have a different spirit, man. They have a different spirit that I just don't have. I just don't have that. So I don't know. I could never be a pimp. I couldn't. You know, they always had more feminine hair than they bitches. But these females wanted themselves, but I still wouldn't do it. Ain't no girl could come up to me like, why don't you sell me? You know, let's make some money together. Get the fuck out of here. You know, bitches, you got OnlyFans nowadays. You can do it to yourself, and they do. But who's the major pimp? The owner. Or was it billion? Here. This guy, Stokely family, they're Amalekites. Wait a minute. They're Amalekites because the Ukrainian people are a lot of them are Amalek, especially the ones in power. And he said they said takes a total that Vinsky has collected from the site over the past 3 years 889 million. He paid himself 1.3 million a day. Yeah, that's what he paid himself. Owner of OnlyFans paid 631 million as subscription rise. Yeah, man. He 1 million a day every day. That's a crazy amount. He's a bigger pimp than Hugh Hefner. He's a bigger pimp than you. Hugh Hefner wasn't getting a million a day for 3 years straight long. Yeah, I don't think he was getting that. I think he was making bank, but I don't think he was doing that. You know? And Hugh had to scout bitches, you know what I'm saying? He had to actually put in work. He had to do stuff. He had to go places, make appointments here, sign contracts, pop out contracts and stuff like that for these females to sign. So he had to do work. Now this dude, he ain't doing no work at all. He's just chilling, waiting for you to sign your bitch ass up and then make money off of you because you the dummy and he the pimp. And he's an Amalekite. And you know what they say about Amalek, like the originals of porn, like the pushers of porn. Yeah, man, he is one. He's the reason all y'all daughters is spreading them legs like an eagle. Spreads his wings. You know. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.